Have you ever felt like life is throwing punches faster than you can dodge them? Like no matter how hard you try, there's always another challenge lurking around the corner? Most people stumble through life, feeling stuck, exhausted, and utterly alone. The truth is, there are 7 defining challenges we all face. Tests so powerful, they either shape us into something extraordinary or leave us drowning in mediocrity. But here's the kicker. It's not about avoiding these challenges. It's about mastering them. Most people fail because they've been fed the wrong advice. Just push through or stay positive. Spoiler alert, positivity alone doesn't solve anything. What if I told you the real secret lies in something much deeper? Something transformative. The good news? These challenges aren't curses, they're opportunities. They're the universe's way of handing you the keys to unlock your highest potential. Whether you're wrestling with fear, self-doubt, or the heartbreak of letting go, every single one of these struggles is a stepping stone to a life of abundance, clarity, and purpose. Curious to know what they are and how to turn them into your greatest assets? Stick around, because this isn't just another generic self-help guide. It's a roadmap to navigating life's toughest battles and emerging on the other side, awakened, empowered, and ready to thrive. In the quiet hours of despair, life often feels like an endless storm, battering against the fragile walls of the soul. Yet these moments are not meant to break you, but to teach resilience. Picture a ship caught in turbulent waves. The captain doesn't abandon the helm but steadies the course, trusting the storm will pass. Similarly, when life seems overwhelming, it's essential to anchor yourself in higher consciousness and inner peace, knowing that the cosmic energy of the universe is always in motion, bringing both challenges and growth. Take a moment to reflect on a time when you faced what seemed like an insurmountable obstacle. Maybe it was losing a job, a relationship ending, or a personal failure. What did you learn? Often it's in these trials that the seeds of spiritual growth and self-discovery are planted. Write down your experiences, focusing on what each taught you about your strength. This simple act of journaling can illuminate how the law of attraction played a role in manifesting a new beginning. The transient nature of hardships can be likened to the night sky. The darkness feels eternal until the first rays of dawn break through. The same principle applies to your struggles. They are temporary phases that push you toward enlightenment and a deeper connection with cosmic awakening. Remember, the universe never gives you more than you can handle, even when it feels otherwise. Practical steps help anchor this truth. Engage in mindfulness meditation daily, even for just 10 minutes. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and visualize yourself as a tree standing firm in a storm. This practice not only calms the mind, but also aligns you with quantum energy, helping you draw strength from the universal laws that govern growth and renewal. Humor can also be a guiding light. Imagine telling your future self about the time you thought the world was ending because you spilled coffee on your laptop. Perspective can turn even the gravest of situations into stories of triumph. This is the awakening journey, to see the light even in the darkest of tunnels. Hardships often act as mirrors, revealing hidden fears and insecurities. They compel you to confront what you've been avoiding. For example, financial struggles might force you to reevaluate your relationship with money, teaching you the art of manifesting abundance. Books like You Are a Badass at Making Money by Jen Sincero are fantastic resources to reshape your mindset toward prosperity. Remember, resilience isn't about never falling. It's about how quickly you rise after each fall. Consider a phoenix, reborn from its ashes, a powerful symbol of divine power and the transformation found in the heart of adversity. The universe's secrets often lie in these very cycles of destruction and rebirth. And so, the darkness, though intimidating, is merely a prelude. It beckons you to step deeper into your soul connection and begin peeling back the layers of your identity, revealing the authentic self beneath. But that's a story for another time, a reflection waiting just on the horizon. Peeling back the layers of your identity can feel like stripping paint from an old canvas. It's messy, revealing, and sometimes uncomfortable. But within this process lies the essence of self-discovery. Think of a child standing before a mirror for the first time, curiously examining their reflection. In adulthood, we rarely pause to do the same, not with the outer self, but with the core of who we truly are. This journey toward higher consciousness begins when you dare to look within and ask, who am I really? The challenge is that most of us build personas, masks crafted by society, family, and fear. These masks might serve us temporarily, but they suffocate authenticity. For instance, someone pursuing a high-paying job solely to gain approval may find themselves miserable despite their success. The awakening journey requires the courage to shed these layers and rediscover passions, dreams, and truths that align with the cosmic energy of your soul. One effective way to confront your true self is through reflective journaling. Write about moments when you felt most alive, or decisions that brought you peace versus those driven by fear or pressure. Patterns will emerge, pointing toward your spiritual growth and areas needing attention. This exercise not only uncovers your inner truth, but aligns you with the universal laws of authenticity and purpose. Meditation can also be a powerful tool. Picture yourself standing before a vast cosmic mirror, surrounded by stars representing cosmic awakening and spirituality. Ask the universe to show you one truth about yourself you've been ignoring. Sit with what arises, no matter how uncomfortable. This practice deepens your connection to the divine power within, paving the way for true transformation. Sometimes the truth stares at us through the lens of others. A friend's honest critique or a partner's frustrations might reveal blind spots in our character. Instead of defensiveness, embrace these moments as opportunities for soul connection and growth. As Carl Jung said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." So make this process actionable. Set aside time each week for self-reflection. Read books like The Untethered Soul by Michael A. Singer to guide you through this exploration. These resources act as mentors, gently nudging you closer to inner peace and enlightenment. Yet confronting the true self isn't about finding perfection. It's about embracing your flaws as much as your strengths. It's recognizing that the universe crafted every part of you, not by mistake, but as a masterpiece. This realization fuels your journey toward manifesting abundance, love, and purpose. As you strip away the masks, you'll begin to see the person you were always meant to be, free, authentic, and aligned with the rhythm of the universe. And just beyond this unveiling lies the wisdom gained from silence and solitude, where even deeper truths await discovery. In a world buzzing with distractions, solitude is often seen as a curse when, in truth, it is a rare gift. When you step away from the noise, you enter a sacred space where the whispers of the universe become audible. Imagine standing in a quiet forest, surrounded by the hum of nature, every sound amplified. In the same way, solitude magnifies the voice of your inner self, guiding you towards self-discovery and deeper spiritual growth. For many, the idea of isolation is uncomfortable, yet it is in these quiet moments that the greatest revelations occur. Consider how a sculptor works in silence, chiseling away the unnecessary to reveal the masterpiece hidden within. Similarly, through solitude, you can uncover your authentic self, free from societal influences. Embracing this practice aligns you with higher consciousness and the cosmic energy that flows through every being. To harness this wisdom, start small. Dedicate 15 minutes each day to being alone without distractions. No phone, no music, just you. Sit in nature if possible, letting the world's natural rhythm soothe your mind. During this time, reflect on your goals, dreams, or fears. This practice is a gateway to mindfulness and inner peace, allowing the universal laws to work in your favor. Isolation also provides clarity about relationships and attachments. Have you ever noticed how distance reveals the true value of connections? In solitude, you can discern which bonds uplift you and which drain your energy. This realization is crucial for aligning with your awakening journey and ensuring your environment supports your spirituality. History offers countless examples of the power of solitude. Buddha found enlightenment under the Bodhi tree, and great thinkers like Nikola Tesla credited their breakthroughs to long hours of introspection. Their journeys remind us that stepping back from the world is not avoidance, but a strategic retreat to recalibrate and grow. Journaling during periods of isolation can be transformative. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of when I'm alone? What strengths emerge in my solitude? Use these answers to guide your next steps. Tools like The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron can provide structure, helping you tap into your creativity and manifestation potential. Yet wisdom isn't always gentle. Isolation may force you to confront painful truths, but these truths are stepping stones to enlightenment. They teach you resilience, patience, and the beauty of your own company. Over time, you'll see that being alone is not loneliness, it's communion with the divine. As you embrace solitude, you begin to sense the pull toward letting go of the unnecessary, the attachments, fears, and illusions that no longer serve you. That, my friend, is the next step in this profound journey. Letting go is often seen as an act of loss, but in reality, it is the art of liberation. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with rocks, each rock representing a fear, regret, or attachment. The more you release, the lighter your steps become, allowing you to move forward with clarity and purpose. This process, though challenging, is the essence of spiritual growth and the foundation of manifesting abundance. Why do we cling so tightly to things that weigh us down? Whether it's a toxic relationship, an unfulfilled dream, or even outdated beliefs, these attachments often stem from fear. Fear of change, fear of the unknown, fear of losing control. Yet, the cosmic energy of the universe teaches us that growth thrives in surrender. By loosening your grip, you allow the flow of higher consciousness to guide you towards something greater. A practical way to begin letting go is to declutter. Not just your physical space, but your mental and emotional spaces as well. Start with something simple, like cleaning out a drawer or donating clothes you no longer wear. Then apply the same principle to your inner world. Write down one thing you're holding onto that no longer serves you. Reflect on why you're attached to it, then imagine releasing it into the universe's care. This act aligns you with the universal laws of renewal and balance. Letting go also requires trust, a leap of faith into the unseen. Think of a trapeze artist suspended in mid-air, trusting the next bar will meet their hands. Similarly, when you release control, you make room for the universe to work its magic. Meditation can help anchor this trust. Visualize yourself as a leaf floating on a river, carried effortlessly by the current toward inner peace and self-discovery. Humor too has its place in this journey. Ever notice how we laugh in hindsight at things we once thought we couldn't live without? That breakup that felt like the end of the world, the job you thought defined you. Time reveals their true insignificance. This perspective shift is a cornerstone of the awakening journey, showing you that the only constant is change. Books like The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle can be invaluable guides in this process, teaching the art of presence and detachment. These teachings remind us that clinging to the past or fearing the future robs us of the beauty of the present moment, a space where cosmic awakening unfolds. As you let go, you create space, not just physically but energetically. This space invites new opportunities, relationships, and insights aligned with your soul connection and higher purpose. It's like clearing a garden of weeds to make room for flowers to bloom. And so, with each release, you inch closer to the profound transformation that lies ahead. But before you reach that turning point, there's a darker, more introspective journey waiting, the dark night of the soul. The dark night of the soul is a profound, transformative journey that few dare to embrace fully. It is a time when the light seems extinguished, and you are left with nothing but your shadows for company. Think of it as wandering through a dense forest at midnight, where each step forces you to confront fears you've long buried. Yet, hidden in this darkness lies the seed of cosmic awakening and the gateway to higher consciousness. During this period, it may feel as though everything familiar is crumbling. Relationships dissolve, careers falter, or long-held beliefs collapse under the weight of deeper truths. But these breakdowns are breakthroughs in disguise. Like a caterpillar dissolving in its cocoon, this phase prepares you for a transformation so profound that you'll emerge unrecognizable, aligned with your divine power and spiritual growth. A practical way to navigate this darkness is to embrace its lessons rather than resist them. Start by journaling your thoughts without judgment. Write about your pain, confusion, and fears. Often, clarity emerges when emotions are given space to breathe. Pair this with meditation, focusing on the mantra, "This too shall pass." These practices anchor you in inner peace, even as the storm rages within. It's essential to remember that you are not alone in this journey. Many spiritual masters, from St. John of the Cross to modern thinkers like Marianne Williamson, have walked this path and emerged wiser, stronger, and deeply connected to the universal laws. Reading about their experiences can offer solace and guidance. Books like Dark Night of the Soul by Gerald May or When Things Fall Apart by Pema Chodron are excellent companions during these times. Interestingly, this phase often strips away illusions of control and identity. You may question, who am I without my career, my relationships, or my accomplishments? The answer lies not in external validation, but in your soul connection and the infinite cosmic energy that flows through you. The dark night reveals that you are more than your circumstances, a timeless being capable of manifesting abundance even in the void. The humor of hindsight often reveals itself here. Imagine telling your future self about this period. Wouldn't they remind you that this darkness was the fertile soil from which your enlightenment grew? It's a bittersweet laugh, but one that reaffirms the beauty of transformation. As the darkness begins to lift, small glimmers of light start to appear. These moments are reminders that the universe is always working in your favor, aligning you with your true purpose. They are signs of the awakening journey beginning to unfold, guiding you toward the next step. So, even in the depths of despair, trust that this phase is temporary, a necessary chapter in your story of self-discovery. On the horizon lies the call to trust in the unseen, to step boldly into the unknown, and to embrace the faith that your path will be illuminated. Faith in the unseen is the invisible bridge that connects despair to hope, chaos to peace, and the ordinary to the extraordinary. Imagine walking through a dense fog, unable to see what lies ahead, yet trusting each step will lead you closer to safety. This unwavering belief in what cannot be seen but deeply felt is the cornerstone of spirituality and the driving force behind manifesting abundance. Life often presents us with situations where certainty is a luxury we cannot afford. Whether it's starting a new venture, moving to a new city, or healing from heartbreak, the journey forward requires courage in the face of the unknown. Faith, in these moments, acts as your compass, aligning you with cosmic energy and the universal laws that orchestrate the rhythms of life. Trust that the universe always has your back, even when it feels otherwise. To cultivate this faith, begin with small, actionable steps. Practice daily affirmations like, "I trust the process of life," or "Everything is unfolding for my highest good." Pair these with acts of mindfulness, such as focusing on your breath during moments of doubt. Over time, these habits strengthen your connection to the divine power that resides within you. Faith is not blind optimism. It's a dynamic force that grows through experience. Recall a time when life surprised you in the best way. Perhaps an unexpected job offer, a chance meeting, or a sudden resolution to a long-standing problem. These moments are proof that the cosmic awakening is always at play, even when you're unaware of it. Humor can also play a role in fostering faith. Picture yourself stressing over a situation, only to laugh later when everything worked out perfectly. These moments remind us not to take life too seriously. As the saying goes, worry is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do but gets you nowhere. Reading stories of resilience and transformation can deepen your trust in the unseen. Books like The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho or You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay are treasures that offer both inspiration and practical tools to navigate uncertainty. They remind us that faith is a skill, not a gift, and it can be cultivated with patience and practice. Trust also involves releasing the need for control. Think of a river. It flows effortlessly, carving paths through mountains, not by force, but by surrender. Similarly, embracing faith allows you to align with the flow of the awakening journey, where opportunities and blessings naturally unfold. Each step in this journey brings you closer to enlightenment, a state where you no longer need proof to believe. Instead, you trust in the vast intelligence of the universe and your place within it. As you develop this faith, you'll find yourself drawn to something even greater, the profound awakening of your purpose and connection to all that is. And so, as faith in the unseen becomes your guide, you inch closer to that ultimate alignment, where awakening becomes more than a concept. It becomes your reality. Awakening is not a single moment of revelation, but a gradual unfolding of truth, like the sun rising to banish the darkness of the night. It's the point where the dots of your experiences connect, and life's puzzles suddenly make sense. Think of it as standing at the peak of a mountain after a long climb, breathing in the crisp air of clarity and understanding your place in the grand tapestry of the universe's secrets. This phase of your journey often begins with a profound shift in perception. What once seemed random or chaotic now appears purposeful. You realize that every setback was a stepping stone, every heartbreak a lesson, every success a nudge from the cosmic energy aligning you with your higher purpose. Awakening isn't about adding more to your life. It's about peeling away what's unnecessary to reveal the essence of who you are. One way to nurture this awakening is through the practice of gratitude. Each day, list 3 things you're thankful for, no matter how small. This simple exercise attunes you to the law of attraction, inviting more abundance and joy into your life. Pair this with moments of stillness, where you sit quietly and connect with your breath, anchoring yourself in the present moment and allowing the universal laws to work through you. Awakening also brings a deep sense of interconnectedness. You begin to see yourself not as a separate entity, but as part of a larger whole. This realization fosters compassion, not just for others, but also for yourself. As you embrace this unity, you naturally align with mindfulness and inner peace, finding balance in every aspect of your life. Books like The Untethered Soul by Michael A. Singer or A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle are invaluable guides during this phase. They offer insights into living in alignment with your soul connection and accessing the boundless quantum energy that fuels transformation. These teachings remind us that awakening is less about seeking and more about remembering who we've always been. Humor is a powerful ally in this journey. Imagine looking back at your younger self, stressing over things that seem trivial now. The awakening journey helps you find lightness in life, reminding you not to take everything so seriously. After all, enlightenment is as much about joy as it is about wisdom. As your awakening deepens, you'll notice a natural alignment with your desires and actions. Manifestation becomes second nature because you now operate from a place of clarity and authenticity. Life begins to feel less like a series of challenges and more like a dance with the universe, guided by divine power and your own awakened spirit. This awakening is not the end of your journey. It's the beginning of living fully, consciously, and in harmony with the flow of life. Yet it leaves one final question lingering. What will you do with this newfound clarity and purpose? That's a chapter waiting to be written. So here's the real question. What will you do with all this knowledge? Will you let it sit in the back of your mind, or will you take action? Life doesn't wait for perfect timing, and neither should you. These 7 challenges are not obstacles. They're invitations. Invitations to grow, to awaken, and to live a life aligned with your highest potential. Think about where you are right now. Are you carrying unnecessary baggage, ignoring your inner voice, clinging to fear of the unknown? These are the moments to act. Start small. Write down what resonates most with you from this journey. Meditate on it, make a plan, and most importantly, take the first step. But don't stop there. Transformation doesn't happen in isolation. Share your thoughts, your struggles, your victories. Let others know they're not alone, and in doing so, you'll reinforce your own growth. And here's a challenge for you. What's the one thing you're most afraid of letting go? Start there. If this journey resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to this channel, activate notifications, and join a growing community of seekers ready to transform their lives. This is your moment to rewrite your story. Don't let it pass you by.